call the meeting to order and ask for a roll call.
Parrott.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Here.
Leach.
Here.
Menold.
Here.
Newman.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Join me in Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We do have a public hearing tonight on ordinance 22-07, an ordinance making appropriations for corporate purposes for fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2021 and ending April 30th, 2022. Any comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to public comments. Anybody in the audience like to speak?
Good evening. Thank you for this opportunity. I realize I only have 5 minutes, so I'll be brief, but try and be informative. I am Deborah Bloomfield, and I'm the daughter of Dwight and Opal French. I currently live in East Peoria, but I will always have a soft place in my heart for Morton. I was raised in a home on Elm Street that, without moving, evolved from an address of East Peoria to an address of Morton in 1967. That subdivision of 96 homes is Woodlawn Place, located on the far edge of town off of Route 150. It's the last subdivision in Morton before hitting East Peoria. Our house was one of the first ones built in 1954 in Woodlawn. My parents were very involved in the Morton community. Recently, as I was going through my parents' possessions, I uncovered a large file from my dad, Dwight. It contains all the work he and a few key Woodlawn residents did in the late 1960s to research what the best option was to answer the EPA's directive on handling the wastewater disposal in their neighborhood. The options included connect to East Peoria, connect to Morton, or form their own sanitary district. This file contains extensive newspaper articles, letters to Congress, letters to the postmaster, etc., researching the tax bases, local governments, infrastructure, school districts, etc. Such treasures include detailed plat maps of each of those 96 homes and lots. It also contains a map and a meeting dialogue showing Lawndale as a possible name for the subdivision if it was to become its own sanitary district. There's even an official document and map showing the beginning of the subdivision being zoned from agricultural to residential from the Mooberry family. My dad worked tirelessly to help annex Woodlawn to Morton. There's a letter from the village board to him stating their appreciation for all his work and the others in the annexation committee. You see, for several years, there was a battle over who should claim Woodlawn. East Peoria was trying to annex all of the surrounding neighborhoods, including Woodlawn, while Dwight was quietly researching what were the best options, ultimately deciding Morton was best. In 1970, Dwight became a member of the Morton Planning Commission. In April of 1971, he became one of the Morton Village trustees. That same year, he became a member of the Economic Council. I have a picture showing his name as a trustee, as well as newspaper articles about the 1971 election. I also have a picture of Dwight and then Mayor Heiniger at the ribbon cutting ceremony in September 1967, when Woodlawn was officially a Morton subdivision. Notable neighbors included such people as Ben Stoller of Stoller and Overend, Don Schieber of Schieber Floor Covering, Frank Weimer, who was a great Buick salesman, and there were a lot of Buicks in Woodlawn, and Warren Womble from Caterpillar. My mom, Opal, was also involved in all things Morton. I have a picture of her donating a handmade quilt to the Chamber of Commerce in 1991 for the 25th anniversary of the Morton Pumpkin Festival. For several years, she was either chairman or volunteer for the downtown window displays. I believe she might have also raised money for this very building. Of course, my parents supported all of the Morton merchants throughout their lifetime. Some of those merchants are no longer here, but I have stories. I plan to submit those stories to the Morton History Project, which I just recently discovered online. It will definitely include Woodlawn. I've also talked with Jamie, the historian of the Morton Public Library, who is interested in preserving the Woodlawn information. I'll be staying for the rest of the Board of Trustees meeting and would be happy to talk with any of you, show you what I have, or answer any questions. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. The consent agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes, the regular meeting July 6th, 2021, and the approval of the bills. If we could have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Menold.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I have nothing tonight. Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator.
I have one item tonight, Your Honor. It's ordinance 22-07, an ordinance making appropriations for corporate purposes for the fiscal year beginning May 1, 2021, and ending April 30th, 2022.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any comments, questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Menold.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Chief of Police,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Corporation Counsel,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Zoning and Code Enforcement,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
any of the village trustees? Well, can we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.